Yo guys, it's your boy David Ajiman. Welcome back to another episode of The Plug Show, where we put a spotlight on the very best businesses / entrepreneurs to look out for. On today's episode, we have the amazing Adeola Gboyega schooling me on everything to do with makeup and beauty. Let's go. Hey Adeola, welcome to the show.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. And yourself?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. So, you're here today and I'm so happy you're here. Known you for a very long time and I've been watching what you've been doing. You've been literally just going up like that.
Thank you.
It's amazing. She's going to school us today. We're going to be really schooled today, honestly. So, I know the makeup world is such a huge industry. Mm-hmm. So if we could let the viewers know a little bit more about what specifically you do, that would be great.
Yeah, sure. So, my name's Adeola Gboyega. I'm a professional makeup artist. I've been in the industry for about 10 years now.
Seasoned.
Probably nearly as long as I've known you, Dave. Yeah. But yeah, my whole philosophy is skin first and looking at skin before makeup. So I love skin. Yeah. I love skin that looks radiant,
like
fresh.
Yours. Yes.
Glowing. So even on my Instagram, you can always see that I kind of spend a bit more time on skin than I do on actual makeup, because I really want to educate people that actually you don't want to, solve all your problems with just makeup. It's what you do with your skin first that makes a big difference.
That makes absolute sense, honestly. I'm really looking forward to you doing an amazing job on Katie today. So Katie, shout out to you. So you ready to go over to Katie?
Yeah, can't wait.
Let's go. Wow, Katie, you're looking amazing. Adeola, well done. This is such an amazing beat right here. This is an amazing beat. Would you like to break down what you've done for us?
Yeah, so obviously we have Katie, who's a beautiful model, but basically started off with skin, because that's super important. Yeah. And then obviously went into prepping the skin, making sure that looks really flawless, because for me that's my speciality is making sure the skin looks good. Yeah. Obviously foundation, concealer, eyes, everything, and then obviously finished off with a bit of setting powder and spray. Wow,
that sounds amazing. I'm a guy, people, so I'm a bit of a rookie, and Adeola here is an expert at what she does. But let's go back to the skincare. So I guess I never knew that much, and this has been a huge educational thing for me. Honestly, I'm so happy that you've come on the show.
Thank you.
So just break down skincare to me and the things that people should do and shouldn't do. I know a lot of people struggle with skincare issues.
Yeah.
Male and female.
Yeah.
So is there any best practices of what people should do concerning skin?
I think it's just literally thinking about your skin and becoming your own skin expert. The amount of people that I speak to, and they don't even know what skin type they are, how their skin type. So if you're oily, then you'll see a lot of open pores, a lot of shine. A lot of people get greasy throughout the day.
Yeah.
If you're dry, then you tend to have a little bit more texture in your skin. So little characteristics like that help you to kind of look at what skincare you're going to go for, because not all skincare is the same.
That makes sense.
So for example, with an oilier skin, you'd want to use something that's lightweight, more like an oil-free texture that doesn't feel too greasy. Because if you're dry, you need that really sort of rich texture to make your skin feel hydrated. So it's assessing your skin and also visiting experts in the field that can help you with that.
Like yourself?
Plug. Yeah, exactly. So somebody that can help you, if you're not sure, to help you find the right skincare for you.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So I guess when putting together a full beat and prepping, so with Katie here, what did you apply based on her skin and to make it work for her?
Yeah, so obviously hydrated her skin. She's got beautiful skin anyway, but like a moisturizer. Amazing. So like a really good moisturizer. I use something like this. This is a priming moisturizer. So it has a little bit more of a glow to the skin. And it just makes the skin look really hydrated. Because I think a lot of people think that it's the foundation that they use to cover their skin that's going to make their skin look perfect. But actually it's a lot about what you do before the makeup that makes the difference. So yeah, primers are really important as well. Especially if you've got oily skin, something like this. This is the Pat McGrath one. It's really good for like smoothing the pores and making the skin look smooth before you put the makeup on.
Shout out to Pat, shout out to you. That's so amazing. So after that level, then I guess moving on to the makeup itself.
Yeah.
Are there specific makeups that people should use for their skin type again?
Yeah.
Or is it just kind of free for all? What's the best
definitely.
practices?
So again, that's why I say like find out what your skin type is because it helps you to kind of figure out the direction of where you're going to go with your makeup. So if you have oily skin, you're not going to want to go for something that's too dewy. That means like too glowy or too shiny because you're naturally going to get that oil throughout the day. So you want to go for maybe a matte foundation or something that's oil free that doesn't have extra oil in there because your skin is naturally oily.
Makes sense.
If your skin is dry, then that's when you want to go in, or if it's normal, then you want to go in something a bit more radiant, a bit more dewy. That's going to give your skin a bit more glow. So it's kind of like, you know, being in a car and putting in the destination of where you're going before you drive. It's like you want to do that with your skin.
What analogy.
Making sure that you know the direction of which you're going to go by kind of making sure that you know what skin type that you are, because then that will kind of help you with your end goal of your makeup.
Makes sense. Honestly, you're schooled. I'm being schooled. If you're watching this, I'm sure you're being schooled too, whether you're male or female. Actually, speaking about males and females, I guess with kind of when it comes to skincare, men should take care of themselves as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I must confess, until about 2 years ago, I was using soap to wash my face. I'm sorry. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
But you know what makes me laugh the most is that you guys always have really good skin, but you use like nothing. Whereas I will use like 10 creams and I'm like, I've got a spot here, I've got a breakout here. So that's the most frustrating thing. And you also all have really good eyelashes, which I don't know why.
Honestly, I don't know what it is. But you know what? Speaking of like breakouts, I know a lot of people have breakouts as well, and that's something that a lot of people, you know, get quite upset about having breakouts and always try to cover up with a lot of makeup. Do you have any advice for someone who might currently be watching this and might be experiencing breakouts or?
I mean, we're all having to wear masks now, so there's such a thing as maskne, where because obviously you have that barrier of the mask. There's a lack of air circulating, you know, you're prone to breakouts. So it's such a big thing. But even outside of that, a lot of people do suffer with breakouts. So again, go back to your skin, making sure that you figure out what is the cause of what your acne is and whether it's hormones, because some people will be taking medication that can cause breakouts. You know, hormones can cause, you know, breakouts as well. And even things like down to what you eat and your diet, that can also cause breakouts. So when you're able to kind of figure out what the trigger is and what's causing that concern, then you're able to kind of like do damage control.
Like you figured out all your triggers because look, she's glowing. So you figured out all your stuff, right? You figured it out. It's amazing. Honestly, you've done such an amazing job here today.
Thanks.
Katie's looking amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Listen, if you need to get your face beat, you know who to go to.
Yeah.
Also, even not just getting your face beat, because I feel like there's a lot of people who, you know, do that, but also now let's go backwards and actually look at your skin, taking care of who you are, and getting to know yourself. And I think that's such an important thing, as in knowing yourself, you know?
Yeah, it's all part of self-care, and that's the journey that I'm on as well. It's like making sure that you look after yourself, even past the whole superficial element of like wanting to look good for others. What are you doing for yourself, you know? And even like for me, like doing a facial or treating my skin is all part of self-care, because when you look good on the inside and also on the outside, then I think you project a certain element of yourself as well. That's a bit more confident. You're able to face things a little bit more easily. So it's
amazing. Adeola, thank you so much for coming on the show.
It's my pleasure.
You've been amazing. I'm so happy. I've been schooled today. I thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you so much for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like below, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, and last of all, share this video with anyone that you know would like it. On next week's episode, we have a scent empire coming down. Scents by Mai. Literally everything smells crazy. Make sure you're there. Next week Sunday, you know what it is.
On the plug.